Do you want a brand new Minecraft server to play in 2025 during the summer? And have you scrolled endlessly and only finding copy and paste Minecraft servers? Well, look no more, because we are here for OpLegends' brand new GENS TYCOON map that's releasing this Saturday at 3 p.m. EST. Today, we're going to be going over the server and checking out everything that is new with this brand new map. And if you've never played OpLegends before, we're going to be checking out pretty much every feature that this server has to offer. And don't forget about the cool rewards that you guys can win just by watching this video that you'll be able to receive here on OpLegends. But more on that later. But the IP for this server is swurv.oplegends.com and the port is 19132 for all the Bedrock homies out there. You just use that same IP and boom, you're good. But first off, we're gonna go ahead and check out the spawn. This is their brand new spawn. I absolutely love it. You have the three portals over here: the starter farm, the starter mine, and the starter forest, all of which you have to get to a certain prestige to unlock this portal. Everybody starts off at the farm, then can make their way over to the mine, and then over to the forest. Next up are the generators, which we could go over here to the gen shop and check out hundreds of gens that are available for you guys, and they add new gens every couple of days for updates. So even when you max out, there's always going to be something to do on this server when it comes to generators and being a tycoon master. But you're going to go ahead and start off your journey here on gens with a little bit of a quest guide talking to, some of the NPCs and getting familiar with the server. Luckily for you, you got me instead of this guy named John. So we're going to go ahead and skip the quest objective, and we're going to start off right here at the farm. So every one of your journeys will start here at the farm. So may as well jump in this portal really quick and it'll teleport you to the farm. Now here, you're going to go ahead and mine crops for money and earn 3 different types of currency: XP, gems, and tokens. Each of them are used for different things. So if we right click our tool, we can see that we have a hoe, a axe, and a pickaxe. Now these things cost tokens to go ahead and upgrade your enchants, and you have to level up your tool to unlock new enchants. So the more you use your tool, the more you'll level up. So for example, I'm level 1 right now, but in order to unlock something like key finder, we're gonna have to get to prestige 5, which we could do /prestige and check what level we need to get to. We need to get to level 25. So we got to level 2. It says on the scoreboard on the right. And guys, the amount of enchants you guys can unlock here are insane. I've played this server before. It's really fun. But for all of the new people watching this video, here's how you can get a boost. If you use this IP right here in the description, swurv.oplegends.com, we're going to be giving away some credits, as you guys can see right here, to people who are using my IP on release. So make sure to mark it for your calendars right now, because I want to make this the biggest release of gens that OpLegends has ever seen. And with credits, you can get things like loot boxes, bundles, even ranks, which will help progress you through your journey here on gens. But on the SOTW, we're also going to go ahead and give away the SOTW loot box to one lucky winner who comments down their Minecraft username right now. And then also comment what you're most excited for about gens. But here we go. Next up, in every world that you go to, whether it be the farming world, the forest, or the mine, you'll have some kind of NPC in that zone. And here you could level up your prestige to unlock new crops which sell for more money, gives more XP, and gives more tokens, speeding up your progression here on gens. But I totally forgot, we need to actually open up 2 of these loot boxes just to show you guys the animation and how quality the server is. Look at this, dude. An animation drops from the sky. It's gonna go ahead and open up the SOTW loot box right in front of your face, and it shows you what you get just like this. And there's a lot of cool items here, so we're gonna go ahead into what exactly these are. So we have a multiplier sell one that we can sell our gen drops for more. We have gen slots here, which allows more gens on your island, which we'll get into later. We got artifacts, which can boost your tool and give you special abilities. Like if we go ahead and right click this really quick, we got a ton of different artifacts which each have their own little effect. And then we got modifiers, which if we go ahead and open up these things give boosters to your currencies. So if I go ahead and right click this and then right click my tool, we can go ahead and check the modifiers we have, and you unlock more and more and more as you level up. So pretty cool. But every zone has an upgraded tier version, and more and more and more to come. So once you reach prestige level 30, you can move to the next zone, to the rabbit hill. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for you guys to explore and unlock for yourselves, so that you guys can look forward to something here on OpLegends gens. So next up, we do actually have pets. If we go ahead and click this pet, as you guys can see, they give XP, which is going to go ahead and make you level up faster. But why would you want to level up faster? Well, when you prestige, if I do /prestige, every time you prestige, you get something called a prestige point, and you can use those points to upgrade things like your money booster, your tokens booster, your gems booster, or your XP booster. So it's really, really good. But every person's gonna go go ahead and have their own backpack where all of your crops go ahead and, you know, collect. And then you can go ahead and sell all of these items just like that for some cash. And you can use that cash for a multitude of different things, like prestiging, because it does cost money to prestige. Or if you want to invest into some better gens, you can start buying gens that make you money AFK on your island. So for example, if I do /island, everybody starts off with this island. And at this island are actually these things called realm cores. In order to activate this, you have to get 640 copper ingots. But the realm boosts are pretty crazy, and you can actually unlock these just by playing, and you can actually upgrade it using realm points. For example, gens double drop. So all of my generators, let's go ahead and place some down really quick. These things are going to spawn in a couple of melons every 20 seconds. So if I wanted to, I could spend some realm points on different things. For example, like gens double drops, lower power boost, longer boost, a lot of cool different things. And there's my melons right there. And it's basically like a tycoon server where the possibilities to make money are endless. And that's why I really like this server, because it's so fun and so addicting. I usually play for hours on end, which if you guys want to join my team for this brand new map, drop a comment down below, because I'm going to be adding a couple of you guys who have watched this video and who are new to OpLegends to join my team. So let me know if you guys are interested down below. But back on over to the tool, there's so many things that we missed and didn't cover. So for example, tool upgrades, we can actually spend money like this to upgrade our hoe, and you guys can see it changing. And every time it changes, it goes through different tiers. So we start off the wooden, go on over to the stone, and so on and so forth. And some of these are crazy. Like if we start going here, we got like the ender hoe, the molten hoe. And let me just tell you guys that these things look crazy cool. Like if you're a big cosmetic person and you like the way custom tools look, this is definitely the server for you. But not only that, is we have things called perks here where we can actually go ahead and get things called perk rolls. And if we go ahead and roll a perk, we can see that we got money merchant perk 4. So if we go ahead and look what that is, money merchant gives us a 70% money booster, which is really cool because you can check what your boosters are actually giving you with the command /multi. And as you guys can see, our boost right here gives us pretty substantial amount. So really try to target the perks. You can get a bunch of these perks by doing /pass. And let me just tell you guys, if you're going to buy anything on the server, the pass is definitely the most worth thing out of everything. The amount of things that you get are insane. Like if we just go ahead and upgrade this, check it out. We already got to pass 14, so we could claim all of these rewards, which you could level up your pass really quick. It's insane. But look at all of the things that we just got. We got some boosters, we got a bunch of keys, we got more boosters, more sell ones, and the list goes on, because you guys could literally get free credits from doing this pass. So I highly recommend you literally make your money back when you buy this pass in credits. I think the credits cost around maybe like 1,000 credits, but then you get like, if you complete the pass, you get like 1,400 credits. So you make 400 credits profit. So you literally only need to buy it once, and then you have it for basically the lifetime of your entire journey here on OpLegends, as long as you reinvest those credits the next time it becomes available. But if we take a look at each one of these tools, we can see that each tool has their own custom enchants that are unique to that tool. So definitely try to unlock it all, because trust me, dude, these things are insanely powerful and cool. But next up, we do have armor. So if we do /armor, we can actually put this on, and each one of our armor sets gives us a token multiplier. But things like this, like rare armor, like the crystal chestplate, gives us more than just a token multiplier. It gives us money and XP, and you'll be able to go ahead and buy these off of other players if you don't want to spend some credits on getting them. But there's plenty of different armor that you can get simply just by playing. Each zone has their own armor, and with that, you guys can collect them and level them up for better boosters in order to keep progressing faster and faster. But if we go back on over to spawn, as you guys can see, this server is known for their cosmetics. The cosmetics here are super fun to collect. So for example, if I go ahead and look at this, there are some limited time hats. There are a bunch of chat colors. So if you want to look cool on the server, I highly recommend maybe trading with other players, trying to get some new cosmetics, or even just doing it yourself. But next up, we have skills. And if we go ahead and look at skills, there are so many different skills to go ahead and look at. So if we go ahead and look at this, each one of these levels gives a new perk. So for example, farming, it adds a 1% chance to get double rewards from crops farmed by your tool. And there are so many skill levels, and they add some every single update. So when these things are blank, they're saving them for the update. But things like the blacksmith skill increase the craft speed of the forged items by 1% almost. That's pretty cool. Hatcher skill, when it comes to, you know, opening up pet eggs, reduce the speed of opening up pet eggs. Just little things like this that you guys can max out to become the very best here on GENS TYCOON. But when you join the server, you'll see little highlighted people, and you guys can get super familiar with it. Things like warps, things like, let's just go to another one, things down here like milestones. We go ahead and take a look at the milestones really quick. As you guys can see, you get a ton of rewards like even credits. You get a bunch of loot crates, loot boxes, a bunch of different things, gen slot vouchers, which we didn't actually use on our island. So we should probably go back and show you guys how these work. So as you guys can see on the scoreboard, we're allowed 20 total gens to be placed, 20 of these generators. These are the generators you buy from shop. If we do /shop, we could have 20 individual gens. But if we go ahead and right click all of these, as you guys can see, our scoreboard number went from 20 all the way up to 84. And I'll give you guys a hint. If you're joining the server brand new and you want to make cash really fast, you could sell these gens to the top islands because they're going to go ahead and pay a lot of money for them. And there's a little tip for you. But I think you guys understand the basis of this server now. So if you want to win some cool rewards, use the IP down in the description below. Join today and make sure you comment down your Minecraft usernames to win some pretty cool rewards like loot boxes, and make sure you're on for the release because you might get surprised with some credits. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned because I'm making a series here on OpLegends and we are going to become one of the top players here on Gens. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.